You start your day from the Puja Archana. It's a very great day. We know there's a multicultural community here. Any challenges regarding that? We do the Havan and the things as well.
No, I don't think there was any challenges around that at all. We didn't face any. The biggest challenge has been just getting pandits because we have so limited amount of pandits.
Yeah.
सुबह शाम रात नींद से जगाओ, मैं इसके बारे में मैं भी बात कर सकती हूँ। बोले ना, हमने शर्म ईर्ष्या सारा कुछ छोड़ दिया इसके लिए। ये ऐसा है ना कि सबको ये मौका नहीं मिलता। इंडिया में रह के भी हमें ये मौका नहीं मिलता किसी को टेम्पल बिल्ड करने के लिए। बट अगर कोई तो जन्म में पुण्य किया होगा कि हमें ये मौका मिल रहा है एंड देना है तो
करना है।
हाँ सही है, पूरे मन से करना है, ना ही के आधे मन से करना है। उससे जो लगना है लगाना है, करना है, बस ये।
Yeah, that's good. Kia ora, namaste, sasrikal, and welcome to everyone in Grow With Amit Podcast. And today's podcast is very special for us, and it is special for everyone as well because we're going to be share very informative knowledge and what's happening in our community here. So we have guest from Hindu Temple from Christchurch and Sandeep Bhaiji and also Reshma ji. Welcome to everyone.
थैंक यू अनुज।
तो थैंक यू सो मच रेशमा जी, आपने इतने बिजी समय में हमारे लिए समय निकाला। टाइम इज इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर एवरीवन। डे टू डे रूटीन इज वेरी बिजी शेड्यूल हियर इन New Zealand. So what's going on?
Yeah, no, thank you for having us. It means a lot, and we're always excited to talk about the project, and we always want to get the word out there for what has been happening. The project has been going for 2.5 years, little bit more than 2.5 years. We thought it would be a lot faster than this initially when we started, but it takes its time. As long as it takes and as long everything is ready, I believe. Yeah, so exciting times ahead. We're pretty much ready to start construction. And we're just working on the last bits of signing our building contract.
That's great.
So that is a very exciting part. We've just gone through a lot in the last 2.5 years with consents and everything is done now. So now is to start building.
Oh yeah, that's great news. So Sandeep ji, is how you started these things? So how you think about that things?
Oh, I did not think about it. It started with I had a prayer for to build a small temple in my house, and then that's how the whole thing started.
Oh yeah.
So when we built a prayer, we built a small temple in Rusty. That is 3 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and obviously with the temple, there were a lot of people coming because they all wanted to come because there was no temple at that point in Ganpati temple as such in Christchurch at that point. So when we started, a lot of people started coming. A lot of people wanted to be part of it. And that's how the whole story of, okay, why don't we make a common temple for all of us?
Oh yeah.
Started, yeah.
So where you basically from India? And
So I'm basically from Chennai.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I've been here just over a decade. I came here to study and then settled down here, and I had family and kids and all of that here now. So yeah, so basically from Chennai.
Oh yeah. So what kind of challenges you face when you started this process at from homes?
Well, when we wanted to build a temple at home, we had issues of consent, the same building consent, issues consent. That was the main thing. Was at that point it was a very personal project. So we took a second mortgage on the house to build that temple, and it was all just done by me and my wife Pavitra. We decided to do it ourselves, and that was done very purely because we wanted Bappa to be there in our house. So we did that. The challenge now is multifold because now it is a very big temple.
Yep.
A lot of funding requirements. But also over and top of that, we want to be very sure of bringing everybody together.
Oh yeah.
That has been our very biggest focus is not because our people of the Dharma, are always divided in among language and culture and all of it. We are all the same. And that is what Bappa represents us.
Yeah.
We're all the same. He even goes one step ahead in his old Rupa, Bappa's old Rupa. When you see, because even outside that, all the living beings are the same. That is what we want to show with this temple is we are all together in this. So that is a challenge itself, like trying to keep everybody's requirements met in the temple. Yeah.
That's great. So, what kind of support you get from the families and friends as well during that time?
When we started construction, the small temple,
Small temple at
yeah, a lot
Focus.
of support. Yeah, I was like, I personally believe in a lot of bhakti and devotion, but I am not very trained in any pujas or Veda or anything like that, But my prayer, like every other person, I never went to a Vedic school or anything like that. So when we established the temple, the biggest challenge was how are we doing pujas and rituals. So a lot of different pandits started coming and helping us. Like even till yesterday, Chirag Bhai, he's been coming for last year, 2 years. He's been coming to the temple and selflessly volunteering priest. Similar with others as well, Karthik and Girish and a lot of other priests as well who comes and helps us out. Chakravarti ji, a lot of other priests. And so it's been, my friends and family have helped me keep it up, keep the temple open every day, come clean, and it's a lot of work in the temple. Not everybody realizes how much work is there. Like Papa's dress, he's got lavish amount of wardrobe. If you look at our Papa, he's probably got over 1,000 dresses. I'm not joking, really. And you have to clean, iron, and keep it all up to date. It's a lot of work in the temple, and it's just truly friends and community have helped us at that point. Yeah.
Now that's a really good step. To be honest, you guys started here, as we can see, is abroad and New Zealand. It's a really big step. To be honest, as if is like a feel like a this is proud for every Indian as well. To be honest, is yeah. So how you feel like a family sport and you got for that time?
Personally, my family, they helped us with. So when we were decided to make Papa, so they are the one in India who helped us with finding the sculptor and like, finding the best sculptor in town. And so Papa was made in Chennai, just outside Chennai. There is a very famous school who makes for all the Agama temples. So we found a sculptor there who we made, and we had a lot of requirements on how we wanted Bappa to look and what was the thing. So normally, if you know in our Hindu Agama, it says about how you can make sculptures, any stone, marble or granite or any stone, or even panchadadu. There is mantras, like you have to follow the certain mantras and how the deity needs to look. So when you're going outside the mantras, you can, but you need a very experienced sculptor who can find the right mantras to get it.
That's really
true,
good.
Right? So that is why we are a very good sculptor. He's the one who's crafted Bappa so beautifully. And yeah, you will not often see Bappa sitting down on the Padma with his two legs. It's not a very common. Normally, Bappa is sitting with one leg down and that kind of thing, or just sitting like with his stomach outside. So we wanted a lot of minute details. His legs coming up and him sitting very comfortably. So those were all taken in by the sculptor, and he designed it for the temple. He made it totally different. I don't think there is another Bappa like that in the world. So,
really?
Yeah, so that's one
amazing.
thing is so beautiful. Yeah, there is no one same looking Bappa in the world. So, and he's 5.5 feet. So he's the largest Ganpati Murti in the southern hemisphere as well.
So that means we are very grateful people in Christchurch. We have these kind of things in Christchurch. That's really good. So as per council, how you feel like when you started that process, you feel any challenges for this kind?
So the council was a little bit challenging, but the challenges are a little bit different though. It is the space and where we are going to keep temple. As such, temples are allowed in any residential suburban zone. So anybody can have temple in their house actually in Christchurch. Christchurch district plan is one of the best plans for that. So any suburban zone, you can build a temple there.
Yeah, that's good.
That is one great thing. It's a permitted activity.
Mm-hmm.
So the city council believes that temples have to be inside the suburban zones,
Mm-hmm.
so which is great. But for us, the issue was when we initially built, it was not too much of an issue because it was just going to be a personal temple.
Mm-hmm.
But then when we started looking at it, the residential suburban zone, the land is all small,
Mm-hmm.
and we wanted to build something bigger
Yep.
to accommodate a lot of deities and do a lot of activities.
Yep.
That's why we had to find land outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what about the neighbors when you started that process? So, how you explain the process about our religion and culture totally is opposite here.
We
So
don't
how?
have we had no problem with the neighbors at all. Actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no,
That's
and
good.
in fact, we take out sweets and annadan every time when we have to our neighbors.
Uh-huh.
We at this time the way we're so lucky the way we are. We're a very multicultural part of Rusty
Yeah,
and
Christchurch.
Christchurch. It's a very multicultural part even at Maripur.
Mm-hmm.
No, we've had no trouble as such with anybody. We've had issues of parking and all of that, which happens everywhere.
Yeah, this number is numbers are growing
And
here.
especially
So
on bigger days, we've had that challenge, but we have not had any issues as such. Anyone saying, "What are you doing?" In fact, people have some people who walked around and said, "Can I come and take prayer?"
yeah,
I don't know
that's
anything about Hinduism, but I feel very positive here. And that is true. If you come to the temple, you'll feel his presence there.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's such a small temple.
Yeah.
And Bappa has been done, the Prana Pratishtha was done in such a very authentic, proper Agama way by Pandit from Auckland Ganesh Temple.
Mm-hmm.
So you will feel that vibrations there.
Yep.
So I've got a lot of community people who walk around, who go for a walk, they'll come and say, they just say hi to Bappa and just stand there and look at him.
Yeah.
And that is the beauty. Eh?
Now that's to be honest is a very great if you start your day from the puja archana is a very great day. So as you know we do the puja and archana, so as you feel like a something we started here in a multicultural, we know there's a multicultural community here, so anything like any challenges regarding that? So as you know we do the havan and the things as well.
I don't think there was any challenges around that at all. We didn't face any. The biggest challenge has been getting pandits because we have so limited amount of pandits.
Yeah.
We have a lot of purohits in Christchurch.
Yeah.
But we don't have any acharyas as such. So anybody who can assemble a temple, be in the temple and run the temple. So within the lineage, especially with the Agamic tradition, or in the Sampradaya, you should have people who've been running temples as in their family. Or there are, in the south, we call it the Shivacharya or Vishnu Acharya or Vaishnavite Acharyas, or Bhattacharyas, we call them. So they are family, they'll be running temples. So the old temple, they know everything about how to run the temple, and that's what they put their life for. You don't find anybody like that in Christchurch, right?
Yeah.
And that has been the biggest challenge. But as I said, like Chirag Bhai, and we've had other pandits who've been able to help us there. Yeah. But we are getting our own pandit now.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so that to solve that.
Yeah. So how you think about to be like a temple in a house, and then you think about yes, we are growing here, and we should to be go in the big place.
I personally did not want to do the big temple initially. Me and Pavitra, we were very selfish as such.
Oh yeah.
We want to keep him for just ourselves. But then it was not possible.
Yeah.
The thing kept growing.
Yeah.
Not just the followers, but also he kept bringing people in, on his own. And at one point, we were literally, a lot of people started asking, say, why don't we build something bigger?
Yeah.
And it only felt right because it was not fair to keep such a big energy in a very small place where not many people could access it.
Yeah.
And then we said, okay, we'll try.
Yeah.
We are only going to try. We're not going to do anything different. We'll try. We'll set up a team. We'll get onto it and see how it goes. But since we started, we have not stopped. It's all happened in our as he blessed us.
Yeah. Now, to be honest, that's a really good blessing as well. And this is the motivational as well for everyone as well. So as you started on the big land, so how the council help us regarding that?
Well, that's a very miracle on its own as well. When we decided we wanted to get land,
Yeah.
we kept looking at a lot of commercial land. Reshma finds commercial. She sent us, look at this,
Yeah.
and put an offer. We started. The issue was, as I said, in all the bigger lands outside Christchurch, outside the residential zone, we had to get resource consent.
Yeah.
So we had to put condition based on resource consent, and no one accepted that.
Yeah.
And the prices were quite high as well. The commercial land was like $500, $2,000 a meter square. We could not afford that.
Yeah.
So it was the only choice was some rural land in suburban, like very close to city. So we struggled with land for a few months, 3-4 months, right? Yeah. And I think suddenly we said, okay, we'll go see the council.
Yeah.
And we went and saw one of the councillors. So we were just sitting down and talking to him. We showed him the presentation. And he said, oh, okay. I just said, just hang on 1 minute. And he called the property guy who runs all the property, head of property of Christchurch Council. And he comes in, he goes, so he looks at it, he goes, oh yeah, okay, I might have some property for you. And he gave us a list of property to go and look at. These were land that was owned by the council, which was not being used for, and they were going to dispose it. So when we went and looked at it, we liked the land. So the land we liked was 14 Hasketts Road. So we went back to the council and he said we liked 14 Hasketts Road. The reason we said 14 Hasketts Road was, this is again very childish, right? We wrote all the numbers in a paper, put it to Papa, we asked the kid to pick up, say, Papa, which land we are going to, because they had 5 or 6 land next to each other.
They gave us an offer.
Same size.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, there was no choosing, like everything had a house, everything, everything is same. But there was one big land on the opposite side, we knew it was too expensive, we didn't want that. So we asked the kid to pick up the paper and came 14 Hasketts Road. And we said, okay, 14 Hasketts Road it is.
That's a miracle.
But then when we went to council, they said, no, we can't give you 14. We'll give you 7 Hasketts Road. So we felt very bad. We said, oh my God, we got the 14. But we said, okay, whatever we get, we'll take it because land is land, right? So we went ahead with 7 Hasketts Road. We got the contract all lined up. And on the last day of signing the contract, we got a phone from the council saying, hey, I've had issues on some 7 Hasketts Road. We found they found some issues on that. And there is some overlapping park issues and all of that. They said, why don't you take 14 Hasketts Road? I said, yep.
That's what you wanted.
They gave it back to us. So happy that it was always 14 Hasketts Road.
Yeah. No, that's great, to be honest. And so after arranging the land, so how you starting and what's the plan? So how you make the plan and who the people?
So even before we bought the land, we had a plan.
Oh, really?
The temple plan, yeah. So we knew what the temple was going to look like. And we started working on the plan. So I think we launched the plan first before we bought the land. That's because we had a dream how a temple should look. If you think of the New Zealand, there is like the Babs Mandir in Auckland is done the beautiful architecture. But when we started off, that was not up and running. It was just in the construction, I think. But there's not many temples with architecture shown. They're all inside a shade or inside a office room next to other offices, that kind of thing, right? Everywhere. Even in Auckland, it's inside rooms. So we felt maybe the temple needs to look like what it needs to look like. Even before you come into the temple, you have to have that bhakti started in you, right? And there is a reason for why we have the Vimanas, why we have the Murti underneath the Vimana, why we have the Kalash on the top, why they're all connected. It's all energy driven, right? And the copper Kalash is getting the energy from the top. It goes up and it's vibrating. The whole thing is vibrating. It's living. Garbhagraha is like our mother's womb. The God is living there. You can't just put it inside a room and say this is what it is. You can for a house temple, but when you build such a big temple, you need to follow. And that's why we had the plan ready almost.
That's
great. We've tweaked the plan since then. Depending on the land, we've increased the height and made some measurement changes. But it's all designed as per Agama. We had an Agamic a consultant who has done the plan for us and give us the sizes for how we should face and what we need to do for the temple based on the land.
That's really great, to be honest. And it's a proud to be every Indian as well. We have land already arranged here and the temple process already going on. And it's really, really good, to be honest.
There's the one thing with our temple trust, which I keep telling everywhere when I speak about it is, if you know the story of Bhakta Prahalad and Hiranyakashipu, the Narasimha's avatar
Mhm.
of Mahavishnu avatar. When they push Prahlad off the mountain,
Yeah.
he knows he's going to fall down and he's probably die, but he will not worry about it. He will just go Narayana, Narayana, Narayana,
Yeah.
and he
That's
believes that
motivation.
Narayana is going to
Yeah.
hold him and cap. And same Narayana will catch him and save him. Every time his father tries to kill him, Narayana will save him. And that is the way of us as well. We tend to jump into it and
Yeah.
we believe Bappa will catch us.
Yeah.
And that has been our strategy till date, and it's worked really in our favor. But that's because we believe that for such an energy to come and establish itself in Christchurch, it's not a man-made thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely not driven by one person or even 20 people in the community or even the whole community. It is
Yeah.
he wants to be here for some reason. It may not be the reason that in our lifetime we might even know, but it might be few hundred years after why he
Yeah.
wants to be here.
Yeah. It's,
You know?
yeah, that's good for our next generation as well. To be honest, at least we started a good here,
Yeah.
so they can see. Yeah, that's our culture, and here we can learn the things, and here
Yeah.
we can grow,
Yes.
and that's the motivational as well as
Yes.
you already explained. The motivational
Yeah.
stories is really motivational.
Yeah.
So रेशमा जी आप कभी से देख रहा हूँ मैं कि आप बोर हो चुके हो.
नहीं मैं सुन रही हूँ. I love hearing Sandeep, as I
Yeah.
told you before as well. सुबह शाम रात नींद से जगाओ, मैं इसके बारे में मैं भी बात कर सकती हूँ.
Oh, yeah.
बोले ना, हमने शर्म ईर्ष्या सारा कुछ छोड़ दिया इसके लिए.
अरे वाह. That's
ये ऐसा है ना कि सबको ये मौका नहीं मिलता. हम इंडिया में रह के भी हमें ये मौका नहीं मिलता किसी
नहीं
को
मिलता.
टेम्पल बिल्ड करने के लिए. बट अगर इफ बापा या कोई तो जन्म में पुण्य किया होगा कि हमें ये मौका मिल रहा है.
हाँ जी.
एंड आई वांट टू, या पूरा देना है तो
सहयोग करना है.
हाँ, सही है, पूरे मन से करना है, ना ही के आधे मन से करना है. उससे जो लगना है लगाना है, करना है, बस ये.
Yeah, that's good. So how, Reshma ji, you started here in New Zealand and how you connected to each other until you started this process?
So I arrived in New Zealand in 2007.
हाँ जी.
So nearly 18 years now
अरे वाह.
in New Zealand. Started my career in Queenstown. 5 years in Queenstown. Came down to Christchurch after earthquake for opportunities. Since then I've been there, worked for major banks.
Yeah.
Worked. My role as a banker was to connect with Indian communities.
Yep.
My whole role was to bring Indian community in one roof. So that's what
Yeah.
I think that's how.
ना, ये बिल्कुल सही बात है. जब मैं भी जानता हूँ कि जब हम लोगों ने 2014 में यहाँ से स्टार्ट किया क्राइस्टचर्च से, so everyone want to be go to the ANZ bank and want to be open the account from the Indian person. तो जब भी कोई बैंक जाता था तो सबसे पहले हाँ जी किशोर जी, रेशमा जी या कोई जो इतने भी अपने इंडियंस थे उन्हीं के पास जाता था और उससे वहाँ से स्टार्ट करना चाहता था. That's really good, to be honest. You support lots of students here, to be
Thank you.
honest. Yeah. हाँ जी.
So that's how I became known in the community of Indian
Yes.
community. Then slowly started working with small groups of like ISCC,
Yeah.
ICG and other groups जहाँ भी हमें मौका मिलता था,
हाँ जी.
चाहे बैंकिंग को लेके हो या कम्युनिटी को लेके हो, we were there. फिर slowly events organize करने लग गए, वैसे करने लगे. Joining temple, I will share this story. Not everyone knows. I did not know Sandeep, Pavitra 2.5 years ago. I did not know who they were. All I knew is Christchurch में कोई मंदिर बना है.
हाँ जी.
And obviously Instagram, Facebook had
Yeah.
videos of temple opening and stuff, but I could not attend that. It was a public
Yeah.
invitation, but I don't think तभी मैं रेडी नहीं थी, या मुझे भगवान ने तभी बुलाया, बापा ने बुलाया नहीं था तभी.
हाँ जी.
दिवाली, सेम ईयर दिवाली, हमने बोला चलो अब मंदिर चलते.
हाँ जी.
तो उस दिन हम गए और एज यूजुअल क्राइस्टचर्च के वेदर के वजह से बारिश हो गई. और दिवाली था, नए कपड़े पहन के गए थे, बाहर सबके जूते गीले हो गए.
हाँ जी.
मैंने सोचा यार कुछ तो करना चाहिए, मंदिर इतना अच्छा बना है, इतने लोग फुल थे वहाँ पे, लाइक देयर वर नियरली 50-60 पीपल एट दैट टाइम. सबके जूते गीले हो गए, यू नो दैट इनकन्वीनियंस, हमें आजकल कन्वीनियंस की इतनी आदत हो गई है ना, तो इनकन्वीनियंस लगा। तो पवित्रा वॉज कनेक्टेड थ्रू कम्युनिटी, तो उनको सिर्फ मैसेज किया मैंने कि पवित्रा, अगर आप शू स्टैंड बनाना चाहते हो, आई वुड लाइक टू डोनेट फॉर शू स्टैंड एंड आई वुड, और लेट मी नो, आई विल अरेंज इट and I want to do a shoe stand. This was my and she said it was Diwali was September October के time पे, she's like during summer we will do something about it and I'll be in touch. I said yeah surely. कोई मैसेज कुछ नहीं आया, समर चला गया। आई थिंक February में अगेन पवित्रा मैसेज सेइंग हम एक मीटिंग रख रहे हैं, आप आना चाहोगे? एंड आई सेड यस, मैं आऊँगी।
अच्छा।
और मैं जब वहाँ पे पहुँची तो और 10 लोग थे और माई सेल्फ थी, और काफ़ी 1-2 फेसेस नोन थे, काफ़ी अननोन थे। और देखा मैंने कि नॉट जस्ट मैं तो थी, बट डिफरेंट कंट्रीज से लोग भी थे, जैसे श्रीलंका, इवन फ्रॉम सिंगापुर, या ऐसे लाइक यू नो मलेशिया, एवरीवन। इंडिया के तो थे ही, बट मिक्सचर ऑफ पीपल थे। एंड एज सुन एज आई एंटर्ड, संदीप और पवित्रा ने ये बात मुझे बोली, सॉरी यू आर द ओनली वन whom we could not tell why we are here today, else everyone knows about it.
Oh really?
तो मुझे लगा what am I doing? मैंने तो सिर्फ एक शू स्टैंड के लिए बोला था।
हाँ जी।
आप समझ रहे हो, ये बात सिर्फ शू स्टैंड की थी। मुझे ये क्या चल रहा है,
सरप्राइज हो गया
हाँ,
आपके लिए।
हाँ, मुझे पता ही नहीं था कि क्या हम क्या कर रहे हैं, क्या।
हाँ जी।
मैंने हाँ बोल दिया, एज यूजुअल मना करना आता नहीं है, तो चले गए, बैठे। वी वर इन अ सर्कल एंड संदीप ने एक बड़ा पोस्टर ओपन किया।
अरे
जो संदीप ने आपको बताया कि वी ऑलरेडी हैड अ प्लान।
हाँ जी।
ही ओपनड अ फोटो ऑफ अ टेम्पल डिजाइन, सेड वी वांट टू बिल्ड दिस इन क्राइस्टचर्च। आज भी मुझे गूज़बम्स आते हैं जब भी मैं वो मोमेंट सोचती हूँ। वो अभी भी मुझे याद है कि हाँ, इट वाज लाइक ऑन अ, आई डोंट नो द साइज ऑफ द पेपर, बट इट वाज अ बिग पोस्टर पेपर। And the question is when, how, what? He said, I don't know. That's why you guys are here.
So Sandeep bhai ji is giving the surprise to everyone, to be honest.
Yeah,
that's a really great story, to be honest.
Yeah.
So how you think and how you manage the before?
I don't know. Like, to be really honest, I don't know. Like, I still don't know why.
Did I bring you back some memories?
Yeah, you did actually. That's exactly how it happened, right? We were in such a dilemma when we started. Are we going to keep it as a private temple, or are we going to build a bigger temple?
Anji.
But there were so many signs, like so many people.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest signs was I was sitting down and meditating, japa, doing japa with Baba, and I kept my old sankalp was, please show me a sign. Like, am I doing a mistake by not listening to people and not going ahead with, like, everybody's asking me why are not we doing, but I don't want to let you go, but am I doing a mistake? You tell me. This was my sankalp, and I was just doing a japa, and then one of my very close friends, he walks in and he was praying and everything, and then once he's going out, he said, okay Sandeep, I heard you're building a bigger temple. When can we build? I didn't say I'm going to build. And I'm like, oh no, you're not building? I think we should build. Let's build a bigger temple. I felt like that was a sign. He just came from India. He was in India when we built the initial inauguration. But for some reason he thought we were building a bigger temple. I don't know where he got that idea from. And I took that as one of the signs as well. I said, okay, maybe Bappa is trying to tell you that get into it. And then after that what we did was, for the next 6 months we were looking at who were all coming to the temple on their own, who were all connecting to Bappa on their own, who were all showing interest of such as how can they help.
Yep.
Like that shoe stand offer was a very simple thing, but no one else thought about it. Only Reshma thought about it at that point. So we just looked at a handful of 15-20 people who were coming to the temple, who were connected to Bappa, and they wanted to do something better. And that's how we initially put the first trust board together to say, okay, this 15 people have been connected to him, you've been coming to temple and you wanted to do something better. And that's when we started the thing. But I knew that we needed you always need to have how we say, Khari Siddhi, we call it in the trust board. You need to have the Siddhi. Like that, your Khari has to be very clear where you want to go. So that initial temple plan was, was my plan. Like I adopted from what I liked, what I thought we could do, because I'm in construction. I could understand what we could build here.
Yeah. Already have ideas.
We
Yeah.
can't build a 40 feet big mandir with a big vimana and all, like, or Ram Mandir. We can't do that, but we can do something beautiful with what we have, you know. And that's what I put together as a temple. And then we did some 3D modeling, and I kept that. I said, people look at it and say that will get them into it. And that is the meeting that Reshma was talking about. Yeah, that was the start of it.
Yeah.
And then we did the same as an Hindu culture night in La Vida. We launched the 2.5 years ago, right?
Yeah,
March,
15th March.
15th March, we launched the plan saying this is how it is. The reason is also by this. There's two things to it. One is we believe that it is God driven.
Yeah,
this is the God is driving. He's there to help us every day. He blesses
Every
us
day.
with
Yeah.
what we
Every
deserve.
time. Yeah.
If we deserve it, He will give it to us.
Yeah.
But we have to make ourselves deserving to it. That is what I have learned in the process. If we are just sitting home and just not doing much about it, then He's not going to give you more. Yeah. But like today we are here, you know, you obviously come on your own. Papa made you come on your own, and this recording will be there for the outside for people to see, right? Everything we have to go front, and He will send people like you to come and help, right? Yeah. That is the unity that Papa will bring together. So that is how it has been. But then, since then, we've also been very practical in what we're achieving. Even though the temple is big, we didn't have any funding. Yeah. We don't know where we are going to build it. We were very clear on certain rules. We wanted to build as per Agama. Yeah. We wanted to, we wanted to make sure this does not become a North Indian temple, South Indian temple, East Indian, West Indian. This is a common Hindu temple. Yeah. We wanted to make sure those things are constantly met, and till now we've been like that. You know, we've been very clear on those perspectives that we've had. This is what we are doing, and this is how we are doing.
Yeah. No, definitely. This is the temple, and this is for everyone. So it's a really good for everyone, to be honest. It's a local people as well. They can learn about our community and our culture, how we works, and how this our culture value with the things as well here. So it's a really good perspective, to be honest. So as you, Reshma ji, mentioned about that story, that's really impressive, to be honest. So how you feel after that, and how the steps going on as a, like we should to go in.
Yeah, so you know, all of them, we sat there for 5-10 minutes, listened to Sandeep, and then everyone, actually, as I said, वहाँ पे जो भी लोग आए थे सारे प्रिपेयर्ड आए थे कि उन्होंने क्या कंट्रीब्यूट करना है। जैसे सभी कम्युनिटी से एक लोग थे, तो आई हैड नो क्लू व्हाट एम आई गोना डू, लाइक बिकॉज मुझे तो उसी तभी पता चला है, बोल रहे हैं ये मंदिर बनाना। पहले तो थोड़ा लगा कि नहीं अचीवेबल होगा, क्या होगा, कैसे होगा। वेंट होम, स्लेप्ट ओवर इट। 2-3 दिन के बाद मैंने संदीप को बोला, आई विल डू व्हाट इट टेक्स। संदीप को मैंने बोला, द बेस्ट थिंग हैज हैपेंड टू मी इज नोइंग पीपल। बहुत लोगों को लगता है कि बहुत लोगों को जानना बुरी बात हो सकती है, यार बहुत को जानते हो, और मुझे काफी ताने भी मिलते, तू बहुत लोगों को जानती है। बट दिस हैज वर्कड इन माय फेवर। मे बी लिखा गया था कि बहुत लोगों को जानेगी, और इस तरह से हेल्प हुआ है। संदीप ने जैसे बोला, हमारे पास सिर्फ वो पोस्टर था, प्लान्स थे, बट हमारे पास कुछ नहीं था। एंड लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड 2.5 years, वी हैव अ लैंड, we have building consent approved, we have research consent approved, everything is there. Now it's just the matter of all of us getting together and building our temple.
That's great. Now, it's to be honest, it's a really good things, and good things happening here in Christchurch as well. So the main thing is funding. So how are we managing that things here?
No, so the initially when we started off the funding to buy the land, we had to raise 400,000 for the land, and that has come totally from, we had a Bhumikarta offering at that point, so we came from 200 people, roughly about 200 people donating $2,000. And that's how we reached that 400,000. And it was, everybody we spoke to said it is a wrong move. We should be asking for $5, $10, and not putting a limit on $2,000. But one thing we were very clear is, to reach this target in 6 months, this is what we need. Otherwise, you won't get it done.
Yeah.
The biggest thing about the whole process, above and over and above the bhakti, the thing is also is going to the community and telling them, how are we going to do this? What is the plan? So, lot of people before this trust has tried to build temples in Christchurch. We are not like, I've spoken to a lot of people who've been here 25, 30 years and they've tried to build temple 25 years ago and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
There is the big groups like Hare Krishna and PAPS, and they have got their funding and they've got the temples. At least we've got that here in Christchurch. We got somewhere to go and pray. But any common Hindu temple without any affiliation is not been happened because of all these divisions between us. And we never came together. I think one point I was talking to a person who's lived here 30 years. He said, yeah, we had the same team. We were going to build a temple, but it didn't happen because we didn't agree if it is a marble murti or a granite murti. Why does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
It does not matter. But that is how it has been all these years. So when we came together, we decided one of the main things, we'll tell the community, be open and honest. We said, this is where we are. This is how we are going to achieve it. This is the plan. And that's what they liked. And then we had a report. Council helped us as well. We got that land and we showed the land. This is the land. So you can come and see the land. And then we said 400,000. It came. Since then, it has been a bit of a challenge because obviously building resource consent was a very big challenge. We got through that. And building consent was a challenge as well, but not as bad as it was. We got through that as well. The building consent challenge was very different. Earthquake and how we are dealing with that. Because they said don't build the Vimana on top, and I said I want the Vimana on top, and all of that technical stuff, nothing major. But now we've got everything sorted. So where are we going from here on? So obviously, on funding from the community is one of our very biggest thing that we are always asking the community for. We have pitched in our own money as well among the trust board members. We are putting in quite a bit of our money as well to help the project move. And that's how we are kickstarting the whole project. But that will only take us 25% through. We still need 75% funding to come through. And we believe that will happen, One of our biggest ideas, I think Reshma came up with the idea as well, is the Kubera Ganpati loan scheme. So it's a nice small story to it at the back. Mahalakshmi, there is a rishi who kicks Mahavishnu in his heart, Brigu. So Mahalakshmi lives in Vishnu's heart. And she gets angry, but Vishnu does not get angry. Vishnu will not say anything to the rishi. But Mahalakshmi gets really angry and annoyed. She says, I live in your heart, but you did not stop that rishi. But he goes, he's a Maharishi. He can do anything and I will take it because he's Maharishi. But she will not accept, and she walks down to the earth and she takes the life as Padmavati, as a princess in south of India, where Andhra is. So she goes as a Padmavati. This is different to the Padmavati movie. Don't confuse.
No,
this is Padmavati as a princess. Mahavishnu now takes a life of Srinivasa as a boy and comes down to marry her and take her back to Vaikuntha. And at that point, he's only a farm boy. Padmavati is a princess. So the king will be like, they both fall in love. The king goes, you can marry her, but I will not spend one penny. You have to spend all the money for the wedding. And then Srinivasa goes, okay, I will spend all the money. He goes to Kubera. And he gets a loan from Kubera. And that's how this lavish marriage happens in Tirupati. And the Kubera's one condition is, till you have paid off all the balance and the interest, you have to stay here in this world. And Mahavishnu says it will happen. Mahavishnu promises by the end of Kali Yuga, it will be paid up. So the belief is that in Tirupati, the Venkateshwara Swami Perumal temple, that we all know, the very famous temple, the Vishnu living there, he's still paying loan back to Kubera. That was the reason why people started putting so much money in that temple, is to help him pay the loan back to Kubera. Because we don't want our God to be under the burden.
No.
So, similar story why we come up with this Kubera Ganpati loan scheme is we are asking the communities Kuberas to help us with the loan. Donations are coming. They are good. the biggest donation we're getting is 1 square meter of the temple donation. So people can donate for 1 square meter cost of the temple. So it's $2,500 within a year they can donate. So people are donating like $50 every month, every week, and that kind of thing. But it will take us a year to get that money coming in. But we want to start now. So that's why we've introduced this community loan scheme, where we are asking 100 units. So it could be 100 people or 10 people of $10,000 loan to the community from the community, and we will pay it back in 5 years. It's an interest-free loan. But if we don't pay in 5 years, on the 6th year, we'll pay with interest.
That's good.
And that is the loan. That is actually going on really well. We've had so much help. We have raised in the 100 units. We've raised about 25 units already. So about 250,000 is already raised. So that is helping us with all the kickoff works and everything like that. We are waiting for that next 75. We're constantly talking to people about the research. So that is probably the easiest way to get this temple up and running. We have no other loan in the temple as such yet. As of today, we have no other loan. We are very liability free. We own the land interest free, mortgage free. That land today is on the paper is about $1.2 million worth. So, Bappa has kept us in a very good position to get this temple up and running. But a lot of funding comes on its own as well. Like people who come to the temple and who are looking at it, the main thing people want to see now is getting it started on site. Because we've had a story for 2.5 years. They want to see some concrete go down, some walls come up, and that is what's going to happen very soon. I am pushing for Diwali will be a very important time for us to see some credible changes on site. That is what I'm working towards. Trying to get some really big changes for Diwali.
So when we expecting the whole project will be finished and when we can be the darshan there?
Currently, it's next September. So 2026 September is our plan.
1 year.
1 year. If for some reason we push out on it, before January 27, we'll be open.
That's
so
great.
We have to find the right time. So there will be Pitru Paksha after September. So we have to find the right time. If we can get it before September, the next Vinayak Chaturthi will be the grand celebration of South Island in the land. The big Ganpati Mela will happen in our new temple.
That's good.
But it's all Bappa willing,
Definitely. So what kind of events we are thinking about still we have 1 year. So any kind of events we thinking about during that time will be there? Or if anyone want to be go there and want to see the process and what's kind of information?
So the construction site will be limited of 2 people, but we are also building what we call as a Balalaya. So as per Agama Shastra, you have to build a small temple first, where the murtis are constantly pujas are done, and then the murtis move into the big temple. Because the temple, it's construction, you can't put a murti there and do puja every day. So the Balalayam is being constructed first. When we say Balalayam, that means like Bala, it's like a baby. It's like a baby temple. So that temple itself is a 120 square meters temple is being built. That temple will also be used as a Yagashala next, like for the ovens and everything else. So that temple will have constant all pujas going for the next 1 year. Whatever Hindu pujas we are doing, all rituals, everything will be done there. Like now we have, it will probably start after January, that temple will start. So from Shankaranti, we'll have all puja, Shivratri, and every puja will be going in there constantly. And that's why we are hiring the priest. So the priest will be
very important.
And we'll be opening for longer hours there as well. But as you are there, just there you will see the big temple being constructed. And we'll be obviously we can have a nice meeting with you on site, and we'll take everybody there at different times to show the progress.
So as per our Indian High Commission or Indian representative, is there any kind of help we are getting from them, or any sports or anything?
Not at this stage, no. We've been trying.
So they have their own set of rules, because they can't just come and help one group of people in Christchurch. उनको भी देखना पड़ता है कि वो कहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं. But they've been very cooperative in sharing ideas, listening to us, which is important as well. But I'm sure we will be able to do it with the help of community, because this is, as संदीप बोल रहे हैं, ये सभी के लिए है. ये
सभी के
मेरे
लिए है.
आपके लिए या संदीप के लिए नहीं है, ये सभी के लिए है. तो I just want to मैं वापस आपको बताना चाहती हूँ कि जो कुबेर गणपति हम जो स्कीम बोल रहे हैं, लोन की बात कर रहे हैं, दैट इज बेसिकली वी आर अप्रोचिंग 100 फैमिलीज ले लो या 100 यूनिट्स बोल लो. 100 फैमिली गिव अस $10,000, which I know we have professionals all over New Zealand. I'm not just saying कि हमें सिर्फ क्राइस्टचर्च वाले करें, बट अगर न्यूजीलैंड, इंडिया कहीं से भी हमें $10,000 मिलता है पर फैमिली, बहुतों ने 2 किया है, किसी ने 5 भी किया है, सो दैट्स हाउ वी रेज 25 ऑलरेडी. तो हमें और 75 फैमिलीज की जरूरत है. उससे क्या हो जाएगा, टेम्पल बिल्ड हो जाएगा. और जो टेम्पल बिल्ड हो जाएगा विद इन 1 year. Then we have another 4 years to pay them back. Temple enough donations collect कर रही है, but अगर हम वो donations की wait करेंगे तो वो temple बनने में 5 साल लग जाएगा.
सही बात
Which
है.
and you know how the weather condition and our geographic condition are
in
so
New
we
Zealand
in New
especially,
Zealand, so we can't keep everything on hold कि foundation बना दिया अगले साल छत बनाएंगे, ऐसा नहीं होगा. So if we start a process in Diwali, which we are hoping, we want to finish it, we want to wrap it up quickly. So that's where this funds will be helpful. And I'm sure New Zealand has in 100 families that can help us to achieve this $1 million. और हम वापस मैं बोलना चाहती हूँ क्यों हमने वो 100 ही रखा है. शायद आप पूछोगे क्यों रेशमा तू 200 क्यों नहीं कर रही है, बट ओनली 100 इसलिए कर रहे हैं कि हमारा लैंड जो है दैट इज वर्थ 1.2 मिलियन. तो हमें हमारी पैर चादर से ज्यादा नहीं फैलाना है.
सही है, फेयर इनफ. हमारी मतलब जहाँ तक हमारी हैसियत है, जहाँ तक हमारा है, वहाँ तक हम लोगों ने जाना है. जरूरी नहीं कि हम हर एक किसी को मैसेज दें कि हाँ यहाँ पे है, करो, आप लोग करो, आपकी इच्छा है करो, नहीं करना है कोई बात नहीं. बिल्कुल सही. और
काफी लोगों ने ये भी बोला है कि रेशमा हम 10 नहीं कर सकते, हम 5 कर लेंगे. बट देन आई हैव टोल्ड देम फाइंड अनदर फ्रेंड ऑफ यू और अ फैमिली ऑफ यू जो 5 करेंगे, आप दोनों मिलके हमें 10 दे दो, ताकि managing that 100 people, you know how to loan document, proper documents है, proper legal agreements है through the lawyers. ऐसा नहीं है तो in an event हमें वापस देना पड़े तो हम बैंक से लोन लेके, जो लैंड पे लोन लेके हम वापस दे सकते हैं. बट इसलिए एंड दैट हैज वर्कड. आप अगर पूछो तो लास्ट 1 month ही हुआ है हमने ये शुरू करके, हमारे पास 25 आ गए. तो और 75 हमने अभी कहीं पे उसको, आज पहली बार है जो हम आपके प्लेटफॉर्म में ये बात कर रहे हैं टू टॉक टू द पब्लिक. हमने आज तक किसी से विद इन आवर कमिटी जो हमारे 15 लोग हैं उनके बीच में ये इतना हुआ है. तो अभी तक हम बाहर नहीं गए. यू आर द फर्स्ट वन टू नो एंड प्रोबेबली थ्रू यू वाइडर कम्युनिटी को पता चले.
That's great. No, to be honest, it's a really good initiative to we start these things and like a scheme. So at least we can raise some fund as well, and we can do these things and properly manageable. So what about the Sandeep is like a again for the proper plan. So like a parking or as you know, our numbers are growing here day by day. So how the things we are already managing there?
Oh, there's a lot of parking. So as such, we have allowed for around 100 car parks straight away. But without that, there's heaps of parking on the land.
On the site.
You know, on the site. There's so much more parking on site. We have like the whole process, the temple, but then we also have the culture center. We believe it's like a community center. And then also we're building the Goshala. So the Goshala will be very special to me. For me, it's a very special thing. I'm waiting for that the moment to clear up and do the Goshala. The playground for kids and stuff is also being in the plan. And a pond, temple pond.
That's great.
The temple pond is very
important. Right? That's a really good for, you know, it's really important for as per our culture as well. Is you know after the Havan or after these things we always go to the there.
Exactly. And we've always struggled with where we are going to do certain visurgence and all of that. Now the temple pond will be a very beautiful place.
Okay.
I know a lot of people struggle with where Ganpati Visarjan was going to done. So we can try to do all of that in the temple pond. And it's a very big pond, 600 square meter pond.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot. That's all in the stage 2 and 3. The first stage one we are focusing on is the temple. The reason we are really pushing to start now was with my connections in the construction industry and also connections from the trust board and all other people. We have created really good contracts now. We've negotiated really hard. And like last time, I've negotiated like steel price, I've negotiated 5 times.
Oh.
Last time they gave me $200. I said, Sandeep, please don't ask me. I'm giving you $200. I've already given you $7,000. Please don't ask me anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have any ahankara because I'm asking for Papa. So I'll keep going, ask. That's okay for me. Because I'm not asking for me. None of this is going to help any individual, right? The thing is, like, we've got really good contracts in place now. I don't want to lose it. I want to, this temple will normally cost $3 million.
Yeah.
We have got it almost down to $1.2 million. But this is because we have got really good designs done properly. Everything is done properly.
Yeah.
We have to action it. If we lose it and the construction industry gets busy again, then the prices are going to go up. Then the same thing will cost us another 500,000 more, which we don't have. So that's why we are pushing quite hard with the community. Say, help us now, and this will be a very big time to help us now. And it looks like it is happening.
It will happen. It will happen.
Now, to be honest, this is really good. So, what about the parents or like our grandparents if they turn up here in New Zealand? So, is anything special for them? Is gonna be less?
They will be amazed to see the temple as such, right? What we have achieved here. They will not even know that we built a temple like this. Our community is building such a big temple itself is a very big thing. But on the outside of that, there will be other classes, and even in the small temple, we run Sanskrit classes and that kind of thing. But there is the Kai to share, the Maori Kai to share. There's the food donation, that community kitchen that is part of the temple, where we are going to constantly do the Annadan, and that kind of thing will also be done to keep the community involved. And there is so much more we can do. We can do a Sundragan recital. Every Saturday. There's so much more Bhagavad Gita recital, so much classes and bhajan recitals. There's so much more we can do once we have the facility in place. And we have got people for that in Christchurch who will come and do it for us. So it's just a matter of getting our facilities ready so we can, our parents can go there and they feel like they are back in Bharat.
So anything special like lots of people want to learn Hindi here, especially like some parents they really thinking about मेरे बच्चों को हिंदी जरूरी आनी चाहिए. So is there any specific to be like that?
So we have plans. जैसे संदीप ने बताया कि हम ये सब करना चाहते हैं, बट वो फैसिलिटी जब तक नहीं बनेगा, जो हम कम्युनिटी सेंटर बोल लो या छोटा सा जो हम किचन बनाने का प्लान कर रहे हैं, उसमें ही अभी क्लासेस कर सकते हैं. एंड ऐसा नहीं है कि वो क्लासेस संदीप या उनकी फैमिली चलाएगी या मैं चलाऊंगी. इट कुड बी एनीवन फ्रॉम द कम्युनिटी एंड से मैं टीचर हूँ, आई वांट टू गिव माय सर्विस, can I start a class? Yes, we will advertise it. We have our WhatsApp group is about 800 people in our WhatsApp group, so we can put it there. And we have already अभी हमारे संस्कृत classes चल रहे हैं. We do have people coming and saying आज अभी last 2 weeks ago we had a family from Auckland जिनको यहाँ पे पूजा करना था. सोचो Auckland में 25 temples है, but they decided to come and do their 75th birthday and at the temple. So it was a proud moment for us कि now we people जान रहे हैं इसके बारे में. अभी छोटा ही temple है, but we are getting there कि जब लोग Auckland से इसे देखने आएंगे. And we have had people from Invercargill, Queenstown, Timaru कि कब कर रहे हो, हमें आना है. एंड नॉट दैट हमने जब लैंड की पूजा की थी, जब भूमि पूजा की थी, वी हैड पीपल ऑल ओवर साउथ आइलैंड कम. दैट वाज सो प्राउड टू सी कि ये सिर्फ क्राइस्टचर्च के लिए नहीं, बट पूरे न्यूजीलैंड के लिए प्राउड मोमेंट होने वाला है कि हमारा ऐसा टेम्पल बन रहा है. और अगेन संदीप इज फ्रॉम साउथ,
Yeah.
अभी उनके घर पे जो टेम्पल है हैज लॉट ऑफ साउथ इंडियन टच टू इट, बट
Yeah.
हम जो बना रहे हैं वो साउथ इंडियन या नॉर्थ इंडियन या ईस्ट इंडिया के लिए नहीं है, ये सभी के लिए
It's
है,
for everyone.
सभी के लिए। हम
Yeah.
अभी जो पंडित ढूंढ रहे हैं वो हम ट्राई कर रहे हैं जिनको 3-4 लैंग्वेजेस आता हो,
हाँ जी।
ताकि हम सबको केटर कर सकें। शायद एक पंडित नहीं, हमें 2 रखना पड़े,
Yeah.
यू नो। तो वी आर वर्किंग, सबको खुश करना मुश्किल है, मगर हम कर रहे हैं। जहाँ जैसे भी करेंगे धीरे धीरे होगा, बट
Yeah.
हमें सबका साथ चाहिए।
Yes, definitely.
सबका साथ। हाँ।
What about the marriages? Like lots of people have a marriages here.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
definitely. That all of that can be done in the temple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the whole point of that facility. Yeah, we can do all marriages and all other pujas, and like so many other things that we are not able to do at the moment. That we can do there.
Yeah.
Christchurch has got into a habit of doing a lot of house pujas,
Yeah.
right? And it's a lot more done in everybody's house. Pandits and Purohits going there
Yeah.
and doing their pujas. And the reason for that is there's no other place to do it properly. Yeah. For example, if you don't Shravan Mass, if you do Shiva Puja, and
Yeah.
Shiva Abhishek and Rudra Homa or something
Yeah.
like that, the best place to do that is temple.
A temple always.
You can't do a Rudra Puja, Rudri Abhishek in home. To invoke Shiva,
Yeah. Yeah.
you need a place of...
Definitely.
He's not a person you can invoke in your house. And sometimes people sitting in their decks, and I really respect them because they're still keeping our dharma alive, keep taking it to the next generation. But now we need this temple to actually people to feel the importance of those pujas. That's why we need a proper head priest and the other priests who can help the community in taking through that process.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
There
good.
are certain pujas that we can still do at home, but you need to come to temple for certain.
Yeah,
certain
definitely.
things. It needs to be done in the temple.
Yeah.
So marriages and namkaran and lot of things
Yeah.
can be done.
वो अभी भी
There's
हम
so
करते
many
हैं।
things.
It's already.
हाँ,
Yeah.
ऑलरेडी
Oh, that's
छोटे
good.
टेम्पल
Yeah.
में जैसे बाबरी करना होता है,
Yeah.
वी हैव अदर द 40 days जब फर्स्ट बच्चे को लाना
Yeah.
होता है टेम्पल पे,
Yeah.
दे डू सम सेरेमनी, दे बहुत लाइक वी सी ऑल द गुड थिंग, लाइक गाड़ी लेते हैं तो टेम्पल
जी,
में आते हैं,
yeah.
लिटिल मोमेंट्स एज वेल, दे कम, दे ब्रिंग द चाइल्ड, न्यू बॉर्न चाइल्ड टू द टेम्पल,
Yeah.
बर्थडेज,
Yeah. And
दिवाली,
especially-
Navratri is coming,
Yeah.
like we have
9 days, yeah.
9 days.
Puja.
Mata Sthapana, and we'll have the puja. How when Durgashtami, Chandi Homa is going to be done this Durgashtami. And then Dasami, we'll have the Vijay Dasmi,
Yeah.
where we'll have the Saraswati Puja, and we'll be giving free like stationaries, blessed stationaries
Yeah.
for kids and things like that. We already do that in a small scale, but in this temple we'll do that much bigger. In the,
Oh,
in
yeah.
the much bigger scale. Yeah.
No, to be honest, this is really good, and one place we have is such a like all these kind of things. And so, for example, you already given the example like a this Ashtami and the puja for Mata and everything is one place, and Shravan like a it's a Lord Shiva, and it's a really good, to be honest. I feel proud, to be honest, and it's really good. Is it Reshma ji? So how you feel like you already sporting a lot of these things, and as per your family things, is there any like a kind of special sport you getting from them?
Oh yes, I am here today because of my family.
Yeah.
From childhood, or maybe my early career, my mother always taught me that सब चीज पैसे से नहीं होता है.
Yeah.
Your time to people
Yeah.
and you being available for them will make a difference.
Yeah.
So that's where working for community, giving time to people has come from a very young age of being available for people.
Yeah.
And at the moment, yes, I have a teenager daughter. She knows how, 2 years ago she had never been to a temple, but
Oh, yeah.
now every Tuesday or every function she knows that
Mhm.
mom, we have to go to temple, you
Oh,
know.
yeah. That's
So I
really good.
want that to happen to every family, like you
Mhm.
know, come regularly, come teach them. She knows exactly, she works more than me at the temple
Oh,
at
yeah.
times. Yeah, she comes and she knows where things are, what to put, what to get, where to get water, all that. She's on to it, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel proud as a mother that being in a foreign country,
Yeah.
if she can adapt it after not having connection for a lot of years,
Yeah.
but in last 2 years, I think everyone can do it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Everyone can do it. And it's amazing to hear lot of other stories
Mhm.
that people have come just to visit.
Mhm.
or let's say, you know, you always think कि हम भगवान को तब याद करते हैं जब हम मुश्किल में होते
हाँ
हैं,
जी, definitely.
और वो बहुत सही है,
हम्म.
तभी याद आता है क्योंकि चोट लगती है या कुछ होता है तब याद करते हैं. बट मैंने सुना है या लोगों ने बताया या मैसेजेस से या कॉल से कि रेशमा, हम आज मंदिर आए थे, मेरा ये काम नहीं बन रहा था, मगर थैंक यू तुमने बुलाया, हमारा ये काम हो गया, या रास्ता मिल गया, या आई एम नॉट प्रेजिंग बापा बट ही हैज सम मैजिक. यू नो, लाइक इनमें इतनी एनर्जी है कि कोई काम रुकता नहीं है. जैसे संदीप ने बोला है, चाहे वो यहाँ हो, आई एम अ बिग बिलीवर ऑफ सिद्धि विनायक, कभी नीचे नहीं जाने दिया.
अरे वाह, दैट्स ग्रेट.
हाँ, तो आई थिंक क्राइस्टचर्च हिंदू टेम्पल के जो बापा होंगे अन्न विनायका, उनका भी यही है कि हम सबको, आई थिंक वो जोड़ना चाहते थे. वो देख रहे थे क्राइस्टचर्च में, यू नो, सब टूट रहे हैं, चलो कुछ करते. एंड आई थिंक दैट्स द होल मैसेज. एंड ही इज जस्ट केप्ट अस एज अ मैसेंजर, बट he wants everyone to come together.
No, yes, that's really nice word.
So many.
So many.
You can I keep like so many people share their life stories, right, when they come, and you know, so many I can keep going. But it's just the main thing as well is you can experience him so close. You are not, when the bigger temple is in the Garbhagriha, you are a little bit outside. But here you are facing him, you are experiencing him very close. So what I keep telling to everyone I see is, please come to Rusli Temple.
Yeah.
At least once and connect to him.
Yeah.
Genuinely connect to him, because we only have few more months here.
Yeah.
Once Bappa goes to the big temple, you will not get this opportunity ever in your life to go and do this too.
Yep.
Every Saturday, you know, even though it's agamically it's wrong, you call only the Pandit can do Abhishek to Bappa. But we've had the practice of people doing milk Abhishek to Bappa every Saturday.
Yeah.
We've let people do it, and we've just let that. We said like another 4 months here, let people do it.
Yeah.
Whoever gets that opportunity, it's their life opportunity. They are doing it. And I always keep asking people of Christchurch, please come to Rusli Temple and connect to him. It will be a life-changing experience. It's you will feel his presence, his blessing, and so many stories. Like, just a Karuna Rupa, you know, he's so kind.
He's very kind
to give us all of this opportunity for us, right? And sometimes I feel like people used to tell me from outside, you're talking like he's a person, he's right there. I'm like, yes, he's right there. You just need to come there. He's not a stone. The stone is only the factor that you can think about it.
Yeah.
Don't think stone is not what we're praying to. It's the energy.
Yeah.
That energy, that is avahana in the stone.
Yeah.
We can avan the same energy in turmeric and in so many other things, right? It's the stone we have avahan the energy, so it can take that much energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, like the other day, one Kiwi guy asked me, "Oh, this is where the temple is going to come." I said, "Yeah. Can I come in to? Can anybody come in, or do I have to be converted?" I said, "Well, sir, you can't be converted."
No.
He said, "What? Yeah, no, we don't do conversion in Hinduism. There's no option to convert anybody. We believe everybody is a Hindu.
Yeah.
We believe everybody who's born here is in the same dharma. We all believe in the same thing. There is only one truth. You are driving, you're taking one boat to go there.
Yeah.
I'm taking another boat to cross the river. But I think end of the day, we're all crossing the river.
All crossing, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So as that, and you were so amazed to hear that. I said, no, you can't convert to it. There's no conversion, but you can come.
Yeah.
You just need to come and enjoy yourself. Come and enjoy yourself. That is the beauty. And that much freedom this religion and this dharma is giving us.
Yeah.
It is our duty to take it to our generations.
Yeah.
And that is what I think Papa has given us an opportunity for Christchurch to do that. No?
Now that's to be honest, a really good opportunity for everyone, to be honest.
Yeah.
And we already started like this. And you already mentioned regarding the all the process already going on here on the stages, and when the final will be the done, and when we people all over the Christchurch or all over the New Zealand can be the darshan there. So it's really good informative. And so is there any messages for through this podcast, any Sandeep or Reshma ji?
You
So
want to say first?
yeah.
You go.
I need to think.
No, there isn't a message that from day one we've been saying since हमारे पास ये project आया है तब से हम बोल रहे कि आइए सब साथ में मिलके करते। मैं अकेली या संदीप अकेले कोई नहीं कर सकता, ये सभी के लिए है, फ्यूचर जनरेशन के लिए है। हम दिखाना चाहते हैं कि हम साथ मिलके क्या क्या कर सकते हैं, ये नामुमकिन को भी मुमकिन करना हो सकता है। और अगर ये अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रहा है, मुझे और एक बात ऐड करना है एक्चुअली कि मैंने संदीप से और बहुत सब जो जिन्होंने बहुत सब पंडित या किया हुआ है, पढ़ाई किया हुआ है, मैंने तो कुछ भी नहीं किया है, नॉट इवन 1% ऑफ इवन व्हाट संदीप नोज। मगर जब टेम्पल लैंड लेते हैं और टेम्पल बिल्ड करते हैं तब जो डोनेशन होती है या तब आपका जो कंट्रीब्यूशन होता है वो बहुत महत्व का होता है। सेम थिंग ज्वाइनिंग एज अ मेंबर, मैंने मेरे फैमिली में बताया कि ऐसे मंदिर बन रहा है एंड दे सेड अगर तुझे काम करना है तो अभी करना, मंदिर बनने के बाद मत करना, उसका कोई महत्व नहीं है। तो इसका मतलब सेम थिंग अप्लाइज व्हेन यू वांट टू, आपको डोनेशन करना है या उस पर कुछ भी कंट्रीब्यूशन करना है, इट हैज़ टू बी वाइल द लैंड इज देयर एंड वाइल वी आर बिल्डिंग द मेन बिल्डिंग, क्योंकि उसके अंदर का तो कभी भी चेंज हो सकता है। जो हम उसके बाद जो भी हम जैसे ज्वेलरी देना चाहते हैं या कुछ भी, वो तो हर बार जैसे हमने बोला बापा के पास नियरली 1000 से ऊपर कपड़े हैं, तो वो सब तो आता रहेगा, बट अभी जो कंट्रीब्यूशन होगा ना वो हर अपनी हर पीढ़ी को याद रहेगा कि मेरे मम्मी ने, मेरे डैडी ने, मेरे ग्रैंडमदर ने, मेरे ग्रैंडफादर ने ये किया था। डेफिनेटली दैट्स व्हाट आई वांट टू एम्फसाइज कि आइए हमारे साथ जुड़िए, एनीथिंग आइडिया से लेके एनी कंट्रीब्यूशन आप देना चाहते हैं हम वेलकम करेंगे, and we are here to listen or work together.
Yeah, that's a good message.
No, I want to just say to Christchurch, I think we are so close. we are ready to start, and we need your help. We are not kings and queens. We are not millionaires either. We are all very middle class people who are doing a honest job and trying to do this in our time. But I think someone has to do it, and we've got a very good platform to do it. One of the beautiful things Reshma said is you only get chance sometimes. Like you can't donate for the land anymore for the temple; it's done. Similarly, this temple construction will also be done. Then you can't donate for it. The punya, the karma that comes from being part of these things is only once in a lifetime. Then you have other things to donate for. You can give a different crown to Krishna, you can give a silver flute to Krishna, things like that you will give, people give all the time. But remember to be in this base, this land, whoever the Bhumikartas, the 200 people are, they have done the highest punya to be able to do that at that point. And now you have the chance to donate for the temple. And that will be done. It's done at one point and it's closed, right? And this is Kali Yuga. None of this is supposed to be easy. It should be very hard. Motivating people and like even us getting motivated to do this is all very hard and very rare. We need more temples. It will get much harder for our future generation to think about Dharma and God. We need these temples all over, everywhere around the world to help people connect back to Bhagwan. Please come to the temple. You don't have money, can't donate money, donate your time. There's nothing bigger than donating time. So you can donate time. That's at times the biggest donation that you can do. Please come to the temple, and as Reshma said, we are here to listen. we have no pre-decided motions. We will always listen to the community,
Yeah.
and that's how we've got this far.
Mm.
We have no ahankara at all. We have given up all our egos
Yeah.
to able to do this project. So please come and talk to us if there's anything. Please come to the temple at 19 Hasketts Road, Rusley in
Yeah.
Christchurch. Soon we would like to invite all of you to the land to show the start of the construction project.
Yeah. So one more last thing, Sandeep ji. So is there any this is a big support from the government things, or is there any behind the things? Is there any people is helping us regarding this? Is it?
There are some private donors who have said they will help us with this. No government support as such.
From
And
here?
New Zealand is very non-religious
Yeah.
form of government, and we can understand why, which is
Yeah.
fine. But yeah, no government support as such with any money or anything. It's just people in the. We've always been very clear by one main thing is karmanyavadikaraste mahapaleshu karachana. We are doing what we are doing, and like these things will all come. All the
Yeah.
result of it will come on its own.
Yeah.
So like of this podcast, then we have another one to do. We keep doing our work.
Yep.
And I think that the fruit of benefit will come on its own.
Definitely.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Now that's a really good information for our audience as well. So at least they can listen this information. What is our process is going on, and how and when. So will be the things will be happen, and so my to be honest. Thank you so much for watching us, and please share this podcast to your family members and friends as well, so they can know about this information, what's happening here in Christchurch, and what's we people doing here in as a community people. And thank you so much.
Jai Ganesh.
Jai Ganesh.